Hello there everyone, you alright? Excellent, yes, I thought you might be. It's me, Osian, here once again with another story that's found its way here to my little story corner. As you may have seen, this one is called My Monster and Me by Nadiya Hussain and Ella Bailey. It says at the back here, whether he's brushing his teeth, playing with his toys, or trying to sleep, this little boy's worry monster is always with him. Will it ever go away? Shall we find out? I thought you might say that. But before we start off anything, of course, what do we have to do? Indeed, I need to check. Are you ready for a story? So, are you ready for a story? Excellent. And to prove the fact, can I see your listening ears, please? Yes, those ones. Not the ones on your nose. Not the ones on your forehead. That one. Yes. All right. In that case, then, I think we are ready for My Monster and Me. Just like my little monster down here. Gigi's trying to either eat me or her tail. I'm not really sure. Okay. But I think she's going to settle in for the story as well. Let's hope. If you hear me screeching at any point, it's because she's trying to eat my feet. But here is My Monster and Me by Nadiya Hussain and Ella Bailey. This is my monster. And this is me. I've always known my monster. It's always been there. It knows all about me. Maybe my monster arrived when I did. Maybe it moved in when I learned to walk and talk. I don't remember. Maybe he was there for support. You were learning to walk, and the monster was just behind. It was always big. When it stood in front of me, I could see nothing but its huge tummy. Wow. He's a really big monster, isn't he? At night, when I lay in bed, I could hear nothing but its ginormous, growly snore. Oh no, I hope I'm not a monster. I don't have a lot of hair, but I do a lot of snoring like that. Oh. I wanted Mum to take it away, but when Mum was there, my monster hid. I wished my brother could take it away, but my monster hid again. This monster must be a master of disguise. I wanted Dad to take it away, but it hid from him too. A tricksy little ginormous growly monster, if you ask me. My monster got bossier. It started telling me what to do when I was getting dressed and brushing my teeth. Well, that's not a very nice monster at all. When I wanted to play with my toys, it sat on me. And that is not a small monster to be sat on by. How very, very rude of it. It even made me stay indoors when my friends came to play. I wanted to go out and join them, but my monster stood in the way and wouldn't budge. And that was that. Or was it? One day, my monster was waiting for me after school. It was gigantic and in a bad mood. I tried to lose it, but I couldn't. There, trying to hide behind the wall. Not even the cat can be used as a distraction. And then round the corner, but that monster is too clever. It followed me all the way to Gran's house. Gran asked me what was wrong. In the end, I told her how my monster just wouldn't go away. It wouldn't leave me alone. Ever. Gran listened quietly. And suddenly, my monster stopped what it was doing and listened too. It seemed to me that as I talked, my monster got smaller and smaller and smaller. And then I knew that I could make my monster go away. There we go there. Go away. The next day, I saw my monster at school. It looked a bit lost, so I picked it up and put it in my pocket. I stroked its fur and it went to sleep. It wasn't as scary anymore. Oh, a little ball of fur. I reckon I could try putting Jiji in my pocket one day. Although then the pocket will probably break. But, you know, it's always good to try, isn't it? I don't worry about my monster so much these days. I go to school and play with my friends. My monster likes my pocket, and I feel okay knowing it's there. But if it ever feels like getting out, I tell it to behave. My monster is part of me. We've known each other from the beginning. This is me. And this is my monster. And that is the end of our story. What a lovely story it is too. Do you have a monster as well? A little worry monster? Because sometimes all you need to do is have someone listen to you, and then that big growly monster can be made really itty bitty teeny tiny like that. And of course, some of you might be feeling a little worried, what with everything that's been going on over the past few months. But if you start talking to people about those worries and about your worry monster, then it doesn't seem so big. You might be able to make it small enough to fit into your pocket. But I'm afraid that's all we have time for this time in my little story corner, and the last of my stories for a while, because, of course, now that the libraries are beginning to reopen, you don't need me to tell you stories. You can go into your local libraries if you book an appointment, and you will be able to take out your own storybooks and your own bedtime stories. Who knows? Maybe you'll find one that even I haven't read yet, and I've read loads. And if you do find one, please let me know about it, because I would love to hear what you've been reading. But until then, I hope that you find your own little story corners or that you couch up underneath those duvets, ready with a good story. Because I would love to hear those stories when we next meet. But until then, I think I'm definitely going to have a little nap. Till we meet again, Bawb. No star.